Junior want to not be on my. I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
Hi guys, my name is Tracy Ndawa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I finally decided that after 3 to 4 years of having a YouTube channel, I was finally gonna take action and make my first video. So whether I like it or not, this video is going to be posted. Yeah. So today's video is on fear of failure. I posted something about fear of failure on my Instagram story, and I asked my followers if they wanted to see my findings of it, and I couldn't figure out a good way of presenting the information that I found, so I just decided I'd make it a YouTube video. Yeah. So I realized I was dealing with fear of failure after finding out that I was going to do a presentation in front of my whole classroom. So I was so scared about the whole thing, and I found myself in a freeze state. I wasn't able to take any action towards preparing for the presentation because I was so scared I was going to fail. I couldn't even get my books and study for it. I was trying to remind myself that I have done these things before, because in high school I used to read in front of the whole school. I used to say speeches from my head in front of the whole school. It went okay. So I was reminding myself, I was like, you've already done this before and you were good at it. You just need to prepare adequately for it and you're going to do great. I was so freaked out. I remember the day I was supposed to do the presentation, I was literally shivering. I was cold and shivering and I was so sweaty, just trying to. I was actually presenting in front of my friend, one of my classmates, and she was trying to tell me that I was going to do great. And I was just so afraid because I don't even know. But then something just clicked in my head saying that I was so afraid of failing that I wasn't able to take any action towards it. I wanted to take the action, I just didn't have the capacity to do any of that. So I decided to do some research, get to the bottom of it, see the source of what I was so afraid of. So I watched a few videos on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't really remember the names of the creators, but I will definitely tag them and put them in the description box. So I was able to write down a few things in my journal, yeah, about the whole fear of failure kind of thing, and it's really helping me. So I'm going to read out for you what I wrote. Actually have these two parts. Yeah. So the first one that I wrote in this book is way shorter. It's more summarized than what's in this other one, but I'm gonna read both. So the first one says, fear of failure boils down to thinking I'm not good enough and thinking I will fail, believing that when the challenge comes I won't be good enough. Push through, learn to push through. Sometimes failure teaches or leads us to other meaningful things. Dreams are meant to be pursued and not achieved. You didn't fail, you tried things that haven't worked yet. Be present to your dreams, not failure. We fail because we are present to our dreams not happening. Uncertainty is always there. Put in the work. Failure happens when you give up. Yeah, so this one is from one creator, and when I saw this video, it really opened up my mind and gave me the capacity to start working towards resolving the whole fear of failure thing. Yeah, so this here is what I journaled about. So fear of failure, thinking I'm not good enough, thinking I will fail. Fear of failure means being present to a state of not achieving my goals. What if I try and fail? To me, that would mean I'm not good enough, not good enough to win. To be honest, sometimes I would rather fail by not trying at all and know why I failed than try and fail and feel like I'm not good enough. I really love that I'm aware of how I'm thinking about fear of failure. This I really love that I'm aware of how I'm thinking about fear of failure. This way, I'm able to identify my limiting beliefs so that I know where to start from as I move from this state to my preferred state of being, which is one where I am confident in my abilities and confident in myself, and one where I think of failure as something positive. Changing my beliefs will not be easy, that I know, but I know that I will fall in love with every step as part of my human experience because I know that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Discovery is a gift, and that's the direction our failures should lead us, to try other methods and discover new parts of ourselves. How else will we discover meaningful things and experiences in life? Our dreams and goals are meant to be pursued and not achieved because our destination is not a place but in every single step we take. So, after breaking down why I was so afraid of failing, I was able to identify the limiting beliefs that I have of myself, and that way I was able to flip them into more positive ways of thinking. Because, like, I guess I was beating myself up so much and not having energy to actually do anything because I kept on thinking, no, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? What if I think I was even having some sort of PTSD because of it? Because for the presentation, I actually never planned on presenting at all. I just didn't submit my research on time. So they were like, we've already compiled everything, so you just have to present. Hence the presentation. And because it's not something that I wanted to do in the first place, I was so scared of basically disappointing the people I was in a group with. And yeah, it just puts so much pressure on you because I was like, what if I fail? They're going to blame me. No, I'm not good enough, all those types of limiting beliefs. And I actually did present, and the presentation came out way better, and it went very, very well, way better than I thought it was going to go, because I could see people were actually following the way I presented everything, and I could see I was able to hold people's attention and they understood what I was presenting. I could also see the lecturer following along with the presentation, and that made me very happy because I did my best and it went pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. So I really hope that this helps you if you're dealing with fear of failure, because failing isn't really a bad thing, because when we fail, it just means what we have tried has not worked out. So we need to try something different. So our failures often lead us to more meaningful things because discovery is simply a gift. As we fail, when we fail, as we are going through life, we discover new ways of doing things, we discover new ways of thinking, we discover new parts of ourselves as we go through each and every step, and it's part of the human experience, and we just have to fall in love with the beauty of the ups and downs because it's the human experience. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please like and share. Thank you. Bye.
Oh.